13 days till Christmas. Alright guys. Oh Zeus. There you go. Today was supposed to be a very, very eventful day, but I realized, because I had a bunch of errands to run, and I still have a bunch of errands to run, but I realized, or I remembered, that I have a hair appointment tomorrow morning down in Charlotte, and a bunch of the errands that I had to run, there was 1 or 2 that were in Charlotte, and a couple that were like on the way to Charlotte. So I'm like, why would I go down there today and then just go all the way back down there again tomorrow? It just didn't make any sense. It'd be a waste of gas. So instead, what we're going to do today is I'm gonna walk y'all through just my everyday makeup, if I'm just running out or going out and running errands or vlogging a little bit or what have you. Most days, I will tell you, pretty much consists of 2 things. Well, 3 things. That's a lie. 3 things. Most days consist of these 3 things and these 3 things only. For the sake of the video though, I'll kind of go through the full shebang. And all of this stuff is cruelty free. I am not a beauty guru, so this I cannot promise is going to be very good, but hey, here we are. Before I get started, I'll usually apply some sort of lip balm. This Rosebud Salve or Burt's Bees. This is just the original Burt's Bees. Today though, I'm going to go with the Rosebud Salve. I'm gonna go in with primer. Obviously I've already washed my face and like done moisturizer and all of that, but for primer I use this Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer, and it comes in a little pot like this, which I was very hesitant about, but I had heard really good reviews about it, so I was like, I guess I'll give it a try, especially since I had switched back to the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour foundation, which I used a few years ago. I tried it out. The first time that I tried it, I didn't like it. Like, it felt like it just sat on my skin and I wasn't very impressed with it. But I also had a different skincare routine, and so I kind of just attributed it to that. I don't know if you guys were paying attention, but I barely used any of this. Like, this pot is absolutely tiny, so I was really hesitant. Like, I was really expecting to just return this, but it lasts absolutely forever. I've already had this for like 2 or 3 months and I'm only halfway through it. No, this foundation, this Tarte Amazonian Clay, the first time I tried it, I didn't really like it, but now that I've had my skincare routine sorted out and found something that works for me, I decided to give this a go, because something inside of me was just like, just try it, and if it doesn't work, then you can just return it. Not a big deal. I decided to give it another go, and I am so glad that I did, because I love this foundation. For the longest time, I was so against buying high-end makeup because I didn't think that it was worth it. But as soon as I start ticking off, like trying to tick off all the checked boxes, so for example, I need my makeup to be cruelty free, but I also have very sensitive skin, so finding makeup that doesn't break me out is a task in its own. And a lot of things for oily skin are too harsh on sensitive skin, so this whole journey has been just that. It's been a journey. It's been a very excruciating journey. That being said, because I have sensitive skin, I realize that I do just have to kind of cough up a little bit more money on higher end things. That way my skin doesn't freak out. However, there is balance. This is just a $2 e.l.f. powder, and this is what I use. Like, if I'm not doing the liquid foundation, this is the powder, and this is just the Prime and Stay finishing powder. Sometimes I'll swap out the other e.l.f. powder for this one, and this is just the Perfect Finish HD powder. It's just your typical plain translucent powder. And then on the very rare occasion that I wear concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in light neutral, but it's actually a little bit too dark for me right now. In the summer it was my color, but since I very rarely use concealer, I haven't bothered to go get a lighter shade. Also, everything that I'm showing y'all today, or I'm going to be showing you today, this is like my entire makeup collection. It's not extensive whatsoever. What's next? Oh, bronzer. I just use this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It smells like a tropical paradise. For eyebrows, I have the NYX, what is this? Micro Brow Pencil. and I use the shade Ash Brown. Not, really, dude? For eyes, the only shade that I even use from this anymore is this, which is just a white, it's just a white shimmer shade called Rock On. So I just use that shade to highlight the inner corner of my eyes as well as my brow bones. I'll go in with this Smashbox palette. Look at how cool that cover is. And this palette is almost my perfect palette, except this white right here isn't shimmery, and I prefer the white to be shimmery. So then I'll go in with just a plain eyeshadow brush and this gold color right here, which is called Hotline. And then I'll do my corners with this darker color here, which is called Stare. Occasionally I'll change it up and use these more pinkish colors. This one right here is called Turned On, and this one is called Psyched. But that's pretty much my perfect palette right there. It's just a mix of some basic gold tones and some basic dusty rose tones. Now, I don't wear eyeshadow every day, and I don't do the outer corners like this every day. But like I said, for the sake of this video, I'm just kind of running you through everything. Then if I do decide to do eyeliner, I will pretty much always use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. This is my holy grail eyeliner. But I did also recently get this Wet n Wild Mega Last eyeliner, and this is just a regular black eyeliner, not a liquid liner. And that's just for if I ever want to go a little more dramatic and do my bottom, line the bottom of my eyes. For my everyday mascara, this Tarte Maneater has been my best friend. I tried the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and it just didn't do it for me. But this stuff, on the other hand, takes my invisible lashes and makes it look like I actually have some. To set it all, I use the NYX Matte Finishing Spray. And that's it. That is my everyday makeup look though. It is pretty simple, and on a regular day, hi babe. On a regular day, I can get it done in about 10 minutes just because I kind of breeze through it. Anyway, I hope that y'all enjoyed this, and we're going to continue on with the day now. We are just kind of vegging out, and I've been responding to comments, editing yesterday's vlog. Now I'm cleaning because our room desperately needs to be dusted and vacuumed, and we need to finally put the duvet cover back on the duvet. Keith is on his way home from coaching, so I am getting dinner started. Tonight we are having the marinated chicken with potatoes and green beans. I just preheated the oven to 450 degrees, so I gotta wait for that to reach the temperature. Let me make sure, okay, there's nothing in there. And this is the chicken. I've had it marinating all day in the refrigerator. And this is just the marinade that I used. Now that the oven is preheated, we're just gonna plop this in. Also, I did tenderize, these are just chicken breasts, and I did tenderize them before I put them in the marinade. I'm gonna put those in for 20 minutes. There we go. On for 20 minutes. And after that, we'll be good to go. Let's see how these potatoes turned out.
They look freaking delicious.
They are really good. We just got done eating dinner and I am about to do an Instagram live. I'm gonna try to start doing these like once or twice a week. So And I will try to keep it, I'll try to do one like scheduled one and then one spontaneous one where I give y'all either little to no heads up. So if you're not following me on Instagram, then you definitely should be. My username is down below in the description bar, and I'll also put a little thing right here for you too. It's time to go live. I'm so excited. I seriously love doing the Instagram lives with you guys and being able to actually talk back and forth with y'all and answer questions right away. But it is 7:59, so I'm gonna go live. About 10 seconds. Comment down below if y'all watched this Instagram live. Time for the advent calendar. Okay, Google, we get it. Thank you. I wasn't saying that to you, I was saying that to Google. I'm sorry, Bob, you can't have any. I'm sorry. Day 12.
The mic's back on.
What does this one say?
You're about to completely reset Google
Oh.
Home. You're about to completely